Studies have shown that in-law issues is actually one of the most leading causes of divorce. And that tells us something, that it is something a lot of people struggle with, especially in the early years of marriage. Adjusting to a new family dynamic can be a bit daunting for a lot of young couples. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you a few tips that will help you to have a good relationship with your in-laws. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, thank you for joining. If you're a returning member, you are also welcome, guys. In case you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Tola Oyewo, aka Tolisika, and I'm a certified relationship counselor. On my channel here and through my other social media platforms, I share wholesome and awesome content, tips and resources on relationships and marriage. So stick with me to the end. The first point I would like to state is the fact that you need to accept your in-laws as your family members. Now, either you are getting married into a new family or you are married from another family, it's important for you to know that you need to accept them as your own family as well, because this is the person you have chosen to get married to, and these are his or her people. So it's essential for you to know that you need to accept your spouse with their family members. Understand that you are now a member of the new family. And having said that, it's essential for you not to just be indifferent. Be an addition into the family. That's very essential. Ensure that you are an addition into the family. Be involved. Be a part of the family. That's very. Having accepted your family, your in-laws, is essential for you to show love to them. One of the ways by which we can show love to our spouses is to show love to the people that they love, the people that are important to them. So it's important for you to show love to them in your own way, in your own little way. It could be sending them gifts regularly, recharge cards from time to time, calling them as often as you can, just to show that you care about them and you love them. You are now a part of the family. So it's important for you to show love. That's essential. The third point I would like to mention is the fact that you need to show interest in them. Be genuinely interested in them. Show interest in what interests them. And that's a way to get to understand and be closer to them. And of course, when you do this, you will definitely get that in return. You need to know that even though you have different traditions from theirs, it's essential for you to respect and accept their traditions, honor their traditions. So how do I mean? Let's assume that you are married to someone whose family holds celebrating Christmas, events together as a family, as a big family. It's important for you to be a part of that. Respect, honor that tradition, because that tradition has been in existence even from the before the onset of your marriage. So it's important for you to respect that and be a part of that. And this is not in any way to say that you don't create your own tradition as a family now, but it's important for you to also, even though the traditions might be different from what you would like to have in your own marriage, it's important for you to be a part of the tradition of the extended family. That's very important. Also note that it's essential for you to remember them on their big days, on their celebration days, on their birthdays, their wedding anniversaries, graduation days. Try as much as possible to appreciate them on these special days. And that brings me to the next point. Support them. Be a supportive family member. Support them in your own little way. Don't just be there for them on their celebration days. Be there for them as well in their low times, in their low moments. That's very essential. If you have kids, ensure to find a way to make your kids have a good relationship with their grandparents, their uncles, their cousins, their aunties, and everyone. So ensure that the children visit them from time to time, take the children to visit them from time to time and spend good some time with them. That's very important. Try as much as possible to attend family events. If there is a wedding, there's a big event, try your best to be a part of it because this is your family. It's important for you to be a part of this. Try as much as possible to adjust your schedule in such a way that you're able to be a part of family events and gatherings. Another point I would like to mention is the fact that you need to be accommodating and try your best to take care of them, especially when they visit. If your in-laws are visiting, that's not the time to run out of milk. Ensure that you have, at least prepare, make that effort to ensure that they are well taken care of. you know just try your best as much as possible to make them feel as comfortable as possible. The last point I would like to mention is to say that if at any point in time you have an issue with any of your in-laws, remember the first point that I mentioned that talks about the fact that you need to accept them as your own family members. So having accepted them as your own family members would help you to navigate that, will help you to overlook a lot of things. So let's assume you have your sister-in-law or your brother-in-law has done something you don't like. Just take it like it's your brother or your sister that has done that to you. I mean, if your own brother or sister has done that to you, what would you have done? So it's important for you to just try as much as possible to overlook a lot of things. And this is not in any way to say that you should suffer in silence, and just keep quiet while you are suffering in silence. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just trying to say that try as much as possible to live with peace, to be at peace with everyone. Try your best as much as it depends on you. Try to overlook a lot of things. But in cases where the offenses are big and you would really want the offenses to stop, it's essential for you to bear in mind that your spouse should be the one to defend you or stand up for you. It's not a good idea to confront your in-laws. I really do hope that you have a spouse who would be able to, who loves you enough and is bold enough to stand up for you. But in a case where you are not privileged to have that, still bear in mind that it's essential for you not to be confrontational so that it doesn't lead into a war. Do you understand that? So I really do hope that these few points would help you. Either you are a single person or you are a newly married, or maybe you have even been married for a while and this is something that interests you. I really do hope that you find this useful. Please do well to share this with others who might find this useful. Don't forget to like, leave a comment for me, and please subscribe to the channel. I will see you in my next video by the grace of God. Bye for now, guys.